Hello class, so today we are going to be reading Wonder Around the World. And the author of this book is Leslie Falconer, and the illustrator is Chris Lynch. And as you can see, he did a very good job with illustrating this title page. I love the colors, I love the girl and the boy, and the actual picture of the world. It was very nice. So let's flip to the first page, and it says, let's wonder about growing. So what can you see growing around you? So in this page we see trees. If you look out the window, you see grass, other trees, you see animals like rabbits, insects like ants. There are many things constantly growing outside, all around us. Even you guys are growing, and I am growing. Everyone is growing. All right. So those trees that we saw are called giant sequoia trees. Giant sequoias are the largest trees in the world, and they are very tall and very, very wide. So each year that a tree grows, a ring is added to it. So if we count the rings on a tree, we can actually count how old the tree is, which is crazy. So cool. So some sequoias have been split, and they are actually wide enough that you can drive through them. Let's go and wonder some more. Let's wonder about cutting. So I know we use scissors to cut like paper or Play-Doh sometimes when we play with it, but what other things can we cut with scissors, or I don't know, with a knife? Let's see. The Grand Canyon. We can cut the Grand Canyon? What? Well, let's learn. The Grand Canyon has many layers of rock. The Colorado River is cut through the rock, layers are formed, and this is what we call the canyon. The Native American name for the canyon is Kaibab. This means mountain laying down. In time, water cut into the rocks and formed many different shapes, which is what we call today the Grand Canyon. So it is kind of cool that water can actually cut through rocks. I think that is super cool. Let's learn more. Let's wonder about one of our favorites, stacking. What can we stack? We can stack blocks, Legos, the markers we use on our dry erase board. We can stack a lot of things. So what kind of shapes can we stack? We can stack rectangles, squares, not quite circles, but we can stack cylinders. So that is very good. Let's see. Machu Picchu. That's a funny name. Machu Picchu is an ancient city in Peru that builders shaped and stacked rocks to make buildings with stairs, windows, and doors. The Incas shaped the stones, each little stone, to fit together just like a puzzle. Isn't that great? And then we can pour. Let's wonder about pouring. We can pour water. We can pour mud if it's wet enough. What else can we pour? Juice, milk. Can pour a lot of different things. Let's learn. Let's see. What can we pour? Victoria Falls. The mighty Zambezi River flows over Victoria Falls. Almost 625 million liters of water pour over the edge per minute. That's a whole lot of water. Zebra, antelope, rhinos, and giraffe all live near the falls. I don't think, however, that the animals fall off the falls because they have been living here for so long and they know the area so well that I don't think there would be any accidents happening like that. Let's wonder about movement. What are some different ways you can move? We can jump, run, crawl, roll. We can jump on one leg. We can do a whole lot of different stuff. It's really cool. So can animals. So in the Serengeti, there is something that is called the Great Migration. And each year around the same time, millions of wildebeest and other animals migrate in search of food. The migration lasts for a year and the animals walk around 1,800 miles. Wow. These animals, they go from gazelle, giraffes, zebras, and all other herd animals that are very wild. Last one. Let's wonder about building. What can you build with blocks? Can build a tower, a pyramid, yup. Could build a house with blocks. Can build a truck, a car, a skateboard, so many different things. The Great Pyramid of Giza was the tallest structure for thousands of years. It took 20 years to build the pyramid. 20 years. The builders pushed the blocks up a ramp and moved them into position with a lever. In 1989, the tower was closed so that it could be fixed. And this is, I'm sorry, I messed up. The Tower of Pisa in 1989 was closed so that it could be fixed because, as you see, the Tower of Pisa is leaning to one side. They worked on it a little bit, but the tower is still leaning because that is what it's known for, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. But now people say that it is safe to go visit and that one will have lots of fun and not get hurt. And that is the end of our book today. I'm sorry, I dropped my water bottle, but that is the end of our book. I hope we enjoyed it. I thought it was a very educational book, and that students are able to learn a lot through this book, and about the different parts of the world and things that they've never even heard about. I think this book is great because students can be very curious and learn about all these different things that are around the world and be more educated about that. Thank you.